Alright kiddies, it is now the beginning of November, which means two things. One, we are out of spooky season officially.
Well, another Halloween has come and gone.
And we're heading into the holiday season. But on the good news, we've got a new super sweet spooky stack. October edition. Alright, so in front of me, I got the stack, bigger than last month's, and I'm just going to go through and show you guys some of the items that I picked up this month. I'm going to start with... Alright kiddies, it's future me jumping in on this, something I don't normally do, but I'm reviewing the footage and not really digging how I kind of described this edition right here. This is the WNUF Halloween Special and the Out There Halloween Mega Tape, and it was a 2-pack that was released at Walmart. Now, the specials that I just mentioned are by director Chris LaMartina. So the WNUF Halloween Special takes place in the 80s, and it kind of like feels like television terror from Tales from the Crypt, only you're seeing it from your living room rather than following Robert Downey Jr. and whatnot. Although it's also not as graphic, but you are going into a haunted house and you're seeing the reporter talk with some mediums and things like that. It's got all the commercials, it's got everything. It's fucking wondrous. So the Out There Halloween Mega Tape is similar to that, but it takes place in the 90s. Same thing, you go through a newscast and then you go into some kind of a show about alien abductions and things of that nature. And then this year, Chris released Trick or Treat with Reed Richmond, and it also came with like a little Halloween issue here. Again, super fun. It's just like a Halloween special that you would watch way back in the day when you were a kid or as an adult. I mean, things like this, you know, just really tickle my fancy. It really gets you in the mood, but it's also fun to watch year round. So I don't know, I wanted to give this a little more pomp and circumstance because I felt it was necessary, because like I said, Chris LaMartina just really put a lot of love into these. But the fact that this was just at Walmart, it's something, you know, I had to have just to show my support. And TerrorVision's a great boutique Blu-ray 4K company. I recommend them as well. And on the same visit, I picked up this. It's Weapons from 2025, which, depending on my mood, it's either tied for first or my number 2 movie of 2025. This is the latest horror movie from Zach Krager from The Whitest Kids You Know. He also directed Barbarian, and he also co-directed Miss March way back in the day. This movie is just a load of fun. It's just all sorts of bonkers. It's excellent. Now, unfortunately, I didn't get a steelbook for this one here, so it's actually kind of bare bones. I can show you the inside here because I've already used the code, sorry. But this just pretty much comes with the 4K and some special features. If they do come out with some kind of a special edition, like really chock full of special features and whatnot, I'll probably end up double dipping and grabbing it because I've got no self-control. I mean, obviously. And then I pre-ordered this and it finally came in. This is a double feature from The Last Drive-In with Joe Bob Briggs. It includes Mayhem and Suitable Flesh, both directed by Joe Lynch, a favorite of the channel. I already own Suitable Flesh, and yes, I can just watch these on Shudder, but I'm a physical media slut, and as I've said before, I'm a slipcover slut, so yes, I had to have it. But you've got both of your Blu-rays here, one for each. I love Joe Bob, love Darcy, love Joe Lynch. These movies are lots of fun, definitely worth grabbing and throwing in my collection. Suitable Flesh for the second time. It was one of our favorite movies from 2023. Alright, going back to bonkers, batshit insane, we've got the 4K of The Sadness. This is a Taiwanese horror movie. Yes, I had to look at the language. It is on Shudder right now if you do have Shudder. It's kind of like a zombie apocalypse or a Contagion story or something like that. It's kind of like in line with 28 Days Later, where it's kind of like a rage virus, but on top of it making you want to bludgeon people within an inch of their lives, it also makes them very, very horny. Obviously, I haven't watched this again yet because I'm just opening this now for the first time. Trash. Savior of the universe, And this is, again, the 4K. I know Vinegar Syndrome put out a 4K of this as well. And this is a international, but the 4K is region free. So if you have a 4K player, you'll be able to play this on that. So you got your disc here. What do we got here? Do we got like posters and shit? And we got a little book here that's got some pictures, articles, storyboards. If you like really bonkers, really bloody, really nonsensical horror movies, this should be on your list to watch. Very much so. It's fucking...
Where'd you fucking park the car, boo-boo?
It's fucking balls to the wall. I mean, in some cases, quite literally. Like I said, it is kind of a horny movie. All right, next, we've got one of my favorite John Carpenter movies and one of my wife's favorites. And technically, I got this for her, but it's the Arrow 4K release of In the Mouth of Madness. Now, we have the Blu-ray, so this is a double dip, but it's got a slip cover here with a hard case.
I'm feeling rigid.
Which is fun. First you got the case here, different artwork on the cover. Crack it open, and nothing, you just got the disc and a little Arrow advertisement. Then you've got a booklet here, and this has some information, some articles, lots of photos. And then I believe also you got a little double-sided poster. One side is the cover of the 4K, and on the other side you've got the book cover, Sutter Kane in the Mouth of Madness. If you haven't seen this movie, I recommend checking it out. It's streaming everywhere, or you can try and pick up the 4K. I believe this is the international edition that I picked up, or maybe I'm wrong and this is the American edition and it's readily available. I don't know. I'll check in like last time. I'll put links in the description for all the discs that I got, and if they're available, they're available. Coming down to the last few. This one is kind of one of those iffy movies where, well, I'm just going to say it. It's Martyrs. And this is the Eureka 4K edition. I discovered Martyrs really late in the game. I just saw this within the last couple of years, and as much as it's known for being very extreme, very, it's up there with Serbian Film, Salò, Cannibal Holocaust, all those shock movies, but this movie is actually very beautiful. It's a well-shot movie. The subject matter is not for everybody. I really don't want to get too much into the plot or whatnot. I feel like you should go into this as dark as humanly possible. I actually watched this on Tubi, if you can believe it. I'm not sure if this was the unrated edition or not, but this certainly is. Well, check out the cover first. Make sure you're watching the 2008 version and not the remake American version. Not to throw too much shade at the American version, because honestly, I've never seen it, but I don't really want to see it. See, you got a poster here with the original poster art, and you've got the 4K art. And then they give you the 4K Ultra HD, and then they also give you a Blu-ray, which is Region B, so you do need a region-free Blu-ray player in order to play the Blu-ray, but the 4K should be all regions available. And then it comes with a pretty thick book. There's lots of articles on here, some photos. Oh my god, they actually talk about the remake that came out 8 years after this, so hey, kudos, I guess. This was one I was kind of waiting for. There's a handful of movies where it's like, yes, I can get the DVD. Yes, I could get the Blu-ray, but if I don't already own it, why shouldn't I just wait for the cream of the crop and just wait for a 4K like I did here? But yeah, 2 to go, and if you watched the recent Halloween video, you know this. That's right. It's a brand new steelbook. 4K, Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. Now, did I double dip on this? No. I quadruple dipped. I've got the DVD, the Blu-ray, also a steelbook with an equally badass cover, and then I've got a digital copy on my Voodoo, and now I got the 4K. Crack that open, get the skull mask, and this gives you both versions. You can get the 4K and the Blu-ray. Again, did I need this? I mean, in the sense of do I need it? Did my life depend on it? No, but did I really want this because 1, it's a 4K, 2, it's a steelbook, and 3, it's one of my top 5 favorite horror movies of all time, then yes, I did. I already talk about it at length in the other Halloween video here. This just happens to be in 4K. I've already watched it. It's fucking gorgeous. Alright, now last but not least, I talked about this movie as well in previous videos, and it's just getting out on streaming. Umbrella just released this gorgeous box. We got freaked. That's right. The Tom Stern Alex Winter Classic. So this is a limited edition of 10,000. Mine is 138. You got the hard shell cover here.
I'm feeling rigid.
But yeah, big old hard shell case.
I'm feeling rigid.
I guess you're true to your nature because you're stickers and you stuck to the inside of the hard shell. All right, so you got your slip cover, the original artwork there on the back, but ugly but funny with Keanu. So this is a international release, but it will work in all 4Ks. And then, we got 3 discs. So we've got the Ultra HD, we've got a Blu-ray copy, and another Blu-ray copy. I'm guessing one of them is probably going to be the special features. With 4Ks, you usually find that the special features are on a separate, like, Blu-ray disc. Then you get a hard shell.
I'm feeling rigid.
Freaky behind-the-scenes essays and art. This is hardcover. This thing is thick. This thing is insane. Here we got lots of essays. We've got some behind-the-scenes things of Keanu Reeves. See? There's Keanu Reeves right there. Doing the dog boy thing. Yeah, it's just artwork. There's makeup tests. This is insane. If any movie that is so unknown, at least in my opinion, it's very unknown, gets this kind of a release, I mean, this is all the good stuff. All right, and then you get a script, and it's got essentially the script, but it's got some artwork and stuff like that on there. And then on the back, it's got a Family Circus style drawing, which is kind of an in-joke if you watch the movie. Another in-joke. So you're a hideous mutant freak, now what? It's a pamphlet they gave out in the movie. And then we got a comic book. And then last but not least, got a lot of milkmen on the same route. No wonder they fight. Little envelope, but on the inside, because you know all these fucking things, they gotta come with some kind of a poster or whatever, but this has a canvas print. Freaked, but ugly, but funny. Cannot express my love enough for this this movie. I do love it. It's a favorite from my childhood growing up. I remember watching it on HBO whenever it came on. Remember finding it at the video store, and that's where I borrowed a copy, and that's what I've been watching until the DVD came out, and then my sister ended up getting it for me. So I do not have the Blu-ray, but now I got the 4K, so I'm good to go. Alright, and that's going to be the Super Sweet Spooky stack for the month of October. I'll be back next month to show you the stack, which is already pretty much, it's getting to the size of September. Not quite October yet, because October, I mean, we're pretty big.
No, it's pretty big, I guess.
Let me know in the comments any physical media you guys have picked up this month. Anything that really got you excited. Anything you'd recommend. Did you pick up any of these selections? What did you think of them? Otherwise, we will see you guys on the next Super Sweet Spooky Stack, month of November.
Oh, I've wasted my life.